to check on a closed checking account to gain title to the van. Published sources quote Dale as saying he later called Carr and was told by a woman that Carr has been in an accident in Raleigh, while no Raleigh hospital gave record of his admission. ECU students can look forward to another tuition hike, this one around $45. The UNC Board of Governors approved the tuition hikes, more for out-of-state students than in-state. I couldn't get that sentence out there. I'm working on it. Hey,
you were good.
Oh, and I'm going to give Gary Dean a break from now on. I'm going to give him a break. That's the last time I'll ever mention Gary Dean's name. Because he's a better,
right now.
He's a
starting right
yeah,
now.
starting now. I mean, he's a far better news guy than I am. Better hair. You know, I'll never be Gary, so I'll just never talk about him again. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. In November, the board has approved an in-state tuition hike, but now both in-state and out-of-states are paying an equal hike, so we're going to make it fair for everyone. Attention Family Dollar shoppers, there is a car on aisle 2.
A real one.
A real one. Employee of Family Dollar store at Arlington and Memorial Drive, Greenville, was at the register when a car decided to plow through the front window. Past her, plowed through a couple of merchandise aisles, too. A Snow Hill woman had 2 passengers with her when the vehicle went through the front of the store at about 10 miles per hour. No serious injuries or anything like that, but the store will be closed today for repairs. Slightly dented merchandise on sale tomorrow, though. Big sale at Family Dollar. Snow Hill, a Greene County man was charged with assaulting and seriously injuring his father and is scheduled to make a first court appearance today. Authorities say that Donald Wilson argued with his dad, Jesse, about a flat tire on Saturday, then repeatedly beat his father with a steel pipe. Jesse Wilson remains in serious condition at Pitt County Memorial Hospital. Donald Wilson is charged with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury, common law robbery, assault on a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest. Being held right now in the Greene County Jail under a $10,000 bond. That's the news at this hour from Cable 7.
All right.
Lori's got a look at weather.
Yes, I do. Today's weather, sunny and breezy, high 60. Tonight, clear, low 38, and tomorrow, sunny, high 65. And right now, it is 46 degrees outside.
46.
We'll be coming right back soon with Bobby Parsons.
That's right. And also, I wanted to talk about something else.
Oh,
before we...
I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. See, that's what I like about you. You're to that forward momentum. You know, do the commercial, get the gas, get out of here, you know? But no, there's something else I wanted to talk about.
I had no idea, Mike.
I want to congratulate somebody.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
From Rose High School, our next door neighbors. See, we gotta keep plugging our next door neighbors. Kirsten Yvonne Swanson advances to the next year's North Carolina Junior Miss Competition. It's on the Daily Reflector this morning. And listen to what she won. Listen to some of the cool prizes she won. She won a $2,500 scholarship, a color portrait, a silver bowl, a dozen roses, a medallion, and $300 allowance for expenses when she goes on to the North Carolina Junior Miss Competition.
That's a nice prize package.
All that stuff could be yours. See, kids, that's what you can look forward to. Go to high school. Go to Junior Miss, man. You get all kinds of stuff. Also, I want to talk about something else. Coming up next week is a very important window of opportunity for a lot of people. A lot of people want to have the first baby of the new millennium. And you can do this starting next week. Your window of opportunity comes up the 26th of March through April 10th. That is the time where you want to conceive your baby. And here's what we're going to do here on DayBreak. We are looking for willing couples who want to conceive the first millennium baby. I think we can do this. Now, here's what you want to do. We're going to have some prizes to give you. If you're the winner, we're going to help you along the way. We're going to keep tabs on you, okay? If you want to help us with this experiment, that we can do this. We can make the millennium baby right here on this show. Well, not live on the show, but maybe you'll call in reports or something. I don't know. We'll work out the details. You know, details are just technicalities.
Right.
In this business. You think I'm silly with this, don't you?
Oh, no.
We're going to make the first millennium baby right here on this show, and here's what you do. If you want to participate, if you're a healthy married couple, and you want to have a baby, and you want us to help you, we're going to help you. Here's what you need to do.
Not really help you, but...
Call me at the station if you want to participate in my little experiment. The number to the station is 830-0944. Call me after noon, please. Anytime between noon and 5 is a good time to catch me. Can we show the numbers on the screen, William? Yes, please. Thank you. And also our email address. If you'd like to email DayBreak for this or any other ridiculous reason, you can email us at daybreak@hotbot.com. Hotbot. I like Hotbot. DayBreak is one word. So call me after noon, hopefully.
Or call them at home, you know.
Yeah, call me at
after
home at 3 in the morning.
9 or 10.
Don't call me while you're conceiving. I don't want to hear that. The email address is daybreak@hotbot.com. Just email us or call us if you want to help make the new millennium baby and win some prizes, too, at the same time.
You're gung-ho about this thing,
I'm
aren't you?
gung-ho about this thing.
We can tell.
It's
good.
Yeah.
Nice enthusiasm.
Well, you know, we gotta procreate the species, because you know when the new millennium comes around, man, you can have any money in the bank, all the lights are gonna be out, but at least you'll have a baby. And Lisa's birthday or her birthday will be on January 1st, 00.
Which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, this way I won't screw up anything in the computers. I've worked this out to a science.
Wow. Why don't you have a baby?
Because I can't.
You can't? I mean, not
Lori,
you.
should we talk about the birds and the bees right now?
Not you.
Or should we just move on to the commercial break?
Let's move on.
Yes, I will be having a baby. 7 minutes after 7 o'clock here on Daybreak, we're coming back with Bobby Parsons with the Pet of the Week. One last look at the weather before we do that.
All right.
Got that.
Sunny and breezy today, high 60. Right now it is 46 degrees.
And we'll be right back.
Wireless Superstore. This month, Wireless Plus is offering a new MicroTac 650E handheld flip phone for only $1. Get 70 minutes per month for only $12.50. Also this month, get a new Motorola pager with activation for $14.95 a month and initial payment of $49.95. This price includes first month service and security deposit. Wireless Plus, located in the Covington Shops on Fire Tower Road, 353-7100 for Wireless Plus.
Parker's Barbecue in Greenville with 2 locations on Memorial Drive and Greenville Boulevard, specializing in Eastern North Carolina chopped barbecue and our very own Southern fried chicken with a variety of vegetables and seafood dinners. Call on us to cater your special events or reserve one of our party rooms at our Memorial Drive location. Whether you dine in or take out, Parker's family-owned restaurant is the place with something for the entire family, young and old. Parker's Barbecue.
Here's some fantastic news from Riverside, Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, and New Bern. Thinking about a minivan? Then it's your lucky day. Riverside is selling every Dodge Caravan, Plymouth Voyager, and Chrysler Tannic Country at $1,000 below invoice, plus you keep the rebate. That's Chrysler vans up to $2,000 below invoice when you include the rebate. How about a truck? Riverside has nearly every truck in stock at $99 over invoice. Riverside is also selling most cars at $99 over invoice, and you keep the rebate. All used cars are also on sale, so hurry to Riverside, Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, and New Bern.
With so many options on the internet today, it's not about where you want to go. It's about how you're going to get there. You want good service, good connections, good people. You want the real internet. Internet of Greenville provides the best internet service in Pitt County. Fast digital connections, the lowest user-to-modem ratios. We'll treat you right. Hey, we're owned and operated by local folks, so a friendly face is just around the corner. For the best internet service in Greenville, call 756-7124. Internet of Greenville. We'll get you there.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from in the Army National Guard. If you want to serve your country, if you can spend 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year of intense training to be ready when your community needs you, then call 1-800-GO-GUARD and become part of a team that will help you achieve everything you can. In the Army National Guard, you can.
Minutes after 7 o'clock here on Cable 7, and welcome back to Daybreak.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning to you. You love
morning.
saying that. Forecast today, what do you got?
Breezy and sunny today, high 60. Right now it is 47 degrees outside.
And joining us now is Bobby Parsons from the Pitt County Humane Society. Hi,
Their
Bobby.
cute little dog.
How you doing?
Just fine.
And this is our pet of the week, I presume.
The pet of the week.
And tell me about this guy.
Well, it's a she.
Oh, a
Just
she, I'm
got
sorry.
spayed, and her name is Peanuts, and I've house trained her, and she's been spayed. She has, she's on heartworm prevention, and she's got her shots, and she's all set to go. She'd make a nice family dog for somebody.
Yeah, she's a little dog there. What kind of dog would you say? Shepherd and...
Yeah, a shepherd, and probably must have some terrier in her to take her down in size.
Is she going to get much bigger?
No, not too much. I would say maybe 18 to 20-pound dog.
So that's about as big as she's going to get right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I think she's maybe about 18 pounds now. 17, 18. I don't know. I haven't weighed her, but you know, she's just a really small little dog.
And you know, for 5.5 months, she's really holding her age well because I can still smell that puppy.
And she's so well behaved because a lot of puppies chew everything up, and this particular puppy does not chew a lot.
Oh, really?
Which is good, you know.
That is
of course,
very
you need to
good.
get a lot of chew toys for them so they don't do all that chewing. 'Cause, you know, she might chew our
Just a little
table up. No, she
Don't fall
doesn't
asleep,
chew.
Peanuts.
She doesn't chew. She's really
You don't
good.
medicate these guys before you bring them on here, 'cause I know as soon as the cameras come on, they fall asleep.
Well, you know what it is? I think it's cold outside, and then they come into the warm air, and they
Oh.
start getting sleepy. That's what it is.
You know, we were going to put in a little fireplace. The dogs had a place to curl up to.
Oh,
when we bring 'em on
that's
the show.
neat. That's neat.
That's what we need, a fireplace.
That's
Yeah.
definitely. How many other? You got a lot of dogs right now?
Well, we
for
don't
dogs?
have a lot of small dogs because small dogs get homes right away.
Right.
It's medium and large sized dogs. So we've got some really pretty ones over there. Really nice. You know, it's a good selection.
Who
And
brought
Always
this
a-
one in?
This one was found by someone over in the ECU area.
Oh.
And we find a lot of dogs running around over there. And I don't know that they're not keeping them contained, but the students, you know, they just don't keep up where their dog is, and then they don't look for them. And we try to figure out how come, you know. If I had a sweet little dog like this, I'd be looking for it.
yeah, no kidding.
We've had it over there about 2 weeks. And, of course, we have to put them up for adoption. We can't keep them forever, you know.
Sure you
Yeah.
can, Bobby. Keep them
No,
all.
no.
Bobby can take care of them all.
No way.
Well,
no
Peanuts,
way.
Peanuts is a very well-behaved, cute little dog here, and she could be a fine addition to anybody's family. If somebody wanted to adopt Peanuts, what would they need to do? Just come by and see it?
Well, we're open 7 days a week. We're open Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 2 to 5. And then the rest of the week we're open 3 to 5. And you do need to let us know what kind of place you have that you're going to keep the dog so she's not hit by a car.
Right.
You know, because we get a little upset when we hear somebody's been hit. You really do. Nowadays, with our traffic the way it is, you need a fenced-in backyard for them. And if not, you know, a chain or a house train, like this dog would go as a house dog. And if someone took it out for walks, that would be fine. She'd do fine.
So she could be an inside dog then.
That's right.
Somebody,
That's right.
maybe an apartment or a townhouse, something
Yeah,
like that. where
and they need a small dog. You don't need a Labrador Retriever in a
Right.
small apartment.
Right, because a lot of these places will tell you can have a pet as long as it's under a certain amount of weight.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised at the amount of people that come over to the Humane Society for a dog, and we talk them into getting a cat instead if they've got a one-room apartment.
Yeah, cats are much happier inside than dogs are.
Well, yeah,
Certain
but, you know, if you need to walk a lot, it's a good way to make yourself walk because the dog needs to go out for a walk all the time.
Plenty of fresh air exercise.
That's true. But cats do really well in apartments, and I think if I had my choice, if I was living in an apartment, I would definitely get a cat.
Yeah. How well do you screen people when they come in to
Well,
get
it's
a
kind of
pet?
hard to say you screen people because everybody looks like they're going to be a good pet owner.
Right.
Right.
But
But do you ever
know-
have this feeling like, I don't think that's a good idea if
Yes.
I take this? You do?
Yes.
So what do you
Lot
do?
of
You just
times.
say, I don't want you to take
You
this.
want my trade secret?
Well, Bobby's been selling Furbies down there, too. So she'll sell you a Furby or a
If I
guinea
don't
pig.
really think they're going to take care of the dog, I say, you know, you really need, like I said, a fenced-in backyard. And why don't you go home and think about it and come back? Or why don't you go over and check at the city county pound? I think they do that over there, too. When they get someone in and they don't really think they're going to take care of the animal, they send it over our way because they know usually I lecture the people.
Right.
And then send them back to the pound.
Then send them back to the pound, yeah.
Well, she's just the
She
sweetest
is
thing.
adorable.
She looks like a Furby. When you look right at her, she actually looks like a Furby, doesn't she? That's a little
Does she
camera.
talk in different languages?
Yeah. Let's see if she
Peanuts?
tilts her head. Let's see if she tilts her head.
Let's see, she stays so nice and still. Yeah,
She
there
did
you
it.
go.
I love when dogs. Why do they do
I
that?
think
That's so
You
cute.
should get her a little.
Oh, I think we have a little
Oh,
something.
and you
For
can learn
Peanuts?
to eat
All
off the
right.
table.
Sure
Look
can
at
eat it.
that.
We eat off the table all the time.
Mike and I do it.
Oh, yeah. It's just not the same without crumbs of different kinds all over the table.
I know.
Look at her just chowing down on that dog
love
treat
Ooh,
there.
that's
ears.
good.
Oh, yeah. She's got, will her ears eventually point up, or are they going to
No,
flop
these
forever?
are going to stay down. Usually when they're this old, what you see is what you get. People think their hair changes even, and their hair doesn't change that much. Just stays just the way she is.
She has
With
a great
Shep-
color too.
With shepherds, don't they tape the ears up or something to get
No,
them to point?
those shepherds, a lot of them, their ears just stay up.
Actually, I like the floppy ears better.
Now, if you see a dog that has one ear up and one ear down, a lot of times they have ear mites.
Really?
Yeah. Or if you see a dog that is shaking its head a lot, they'll get their head down and they'll start shaking, or they're doing a lot of scratching in by the ear. There are mites that are there, and you really need to get some ear mite control medicine.
Can you get that over the counter, or is that a vet
Sure
deal?
can. You can get it at any one of the pet stores.
Oh, okay.
They sell it.
Is it like a
And,
pill or?
No, it's in a liquid form, and you just take it and put it inside the ear, and you do that every day for 21 days, and they're gone. But ear mites are very common in dogs and cats.
Cats get them quite often.
Oh, yeah, they come in with them, and they're scratching, and they'll even have no hair on the ear from scratching and scratching and scratching.
Oh.
You can imagine those are little living things in there, and they really bother them.
Where'd they come from? They just...
Just mites. There's mites and everything.
Boy, that's what we want to hear in the morning.
That's on my ears, isn't it? So, do you have a lot of cats now?
No,
or
we really don't have
getting
that
ready
many.
to,
We're
though,
getting
right?
ready for kitten time, and we're trying to brace ourselves. And it's a nice time of the year for us because all the mother cats are getting homes, and they're really beautiful. We have a few kittens. As soon as they come in, they go right out. They're like small dogs. As soon as a small dog comes in, it goes right out.
Right.
The ones that go the most are the kittens, the puppies, and the full-blooded dogs. And, you know, and it really doesn't make any difference if they're full-blooded or not. What they really need to look for is the personality on the animal.
Yeah, I think the mutt dogs are much more personable.
That's right.
Much more friendly. You can train them a lot better. The other ones are just snobby.
And you can try to figure out the breed, and you can say it's anything you want to say it is.
The Heinz dog, 57 varieties.
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
If I want to call Peanuts a terrier, I'll just call her a terrier. Or if I want to call her a miniature German Shepherd, I can call her a miniature German Shepherd.
She doesn't mind.
I need to ask you a question while I was thinking about this on the way over this morning. Completely unrelated, but maybe you can answer this for me. Was there ever such thing as a wild...
Promotional consideration provided by...
Well, I mean, before they were domesticated, were they wild? Just wild, savage poodles?
And they followed the cavemen.
I guess so. The French cavemen.
There you go.
Think about it for a second. Get on the internet.
One of
this
our
week?
this is the first year that we're going to do this. We've always done Claws and Paws. That's where you take your pet up and get a picture taken with Santa Claus. And it's always been a lot of fun, and all of us have enjoyed it so much. Well, people have asked us if we'll do it with the Easter Bunny. So if you have a dog or a cat that you want a picture with the Easter Bunny or a ferret or whatever you got, we've got a mixed variety of the animals that we've had pictures taken of. And somebody came in with 6 bulldogs one time. He got them all lined up. They all sat at the same time. Poor Santa just sat there with his eyes wide open.
Well, you know, Santa does need a little protection.
That's right. And this is going to be at Carolina East Mall, and it's tomorrow night and Wednesday night, and it's from 6 to 8 o'clock. So
you can come on down with your pet, put your pet on the Easter Bunny's lap, and have your pet's picture taken with the Easter
The
Bunny.
only thing that we ask is that if you've got a cat, to put it in a carrier. If you have a dog, to keep it on a leash.
Right.
Because once in a while, one of the dogs will turn around and look at another dog, and you've got it under control once the barking starts. But we don't really have that kind of problems. Oh, we had a pig come in for Paws and Claws one year.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't the potbelly, the famous potbelly pig that was in the news?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Well, that wasn't, I don't think it was that.
It was that same pig.
That same pig, but yeah, a lot of people have those.
What's your opinion on that? Could I get a potbelly pig?
I think it's a shame they can't keep them in the city, because if they're taking care of them as they are a dog, then I don't see where the problem
let
is.
dogs in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you let dogs in, you should be able to let the pigs in. I don't mean a pig farm now, though, but just one pig. Just one pig.
You don't want to raise, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
And they're cleaner than your average pet, right? I mean,
and they're not going to wake you up in the morning like chickens do, you know, if they're saying chickens are okay.
Like, can you house train or whatever a pig? I guess.
Yeah, they do.
You could probably toilet train a pig, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you can do that. But.
Well, you can litter train a rabbit, so you know, when you think about it, if you're really determined, you can do it.
I bet you guys get calls for rabbits about this time of year with Easter coming up.
Yes, we don't have any. We did have 2 rabbits, and they've been placed, and we do get them adopted out. But what happens is after Easter, when the bunny gets to be a big bunny, that's when they all start putting them out and that's sad because
Yeah.
they're not wild rabbits. Those are domesticated rabbits, so there's a difference. So we hope that people that get rabbits and chickens really have a place for them.
Right.
You know, they need a rabbit hutch in the back. We had
Okay.
one that we used to even house train, used to come all over with us. And when my husband was in the service, and we used to take Lollipop. Every place we went, she went. We
Lollipop.
Lollipop?
Lollipop, that was her name. The children
Did you
named
name-
her.
oh, okay.
No, I didn't do it. I was innocent of that.
Lollipop the rabbit.
That's
Interesting.
right.
I think we should emphasize again to have your
Pets spayed or neutered.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And
very
you can
important.
you can do that to rabbits too, spay and neuter them, so
Yeah.
you don't get a
It's
great
so
big
important.
bunch of them, because they can multiply.
Oh, they do very well
Yes.
too.
Just
Right.
Like
like
rabbits.
cats. Yeah. Well, think of cats. They multiply 4 times a year. They can have kittens, and then all those kittens that they have, they can have kittens, and so you know you're putting in an awful lot of kittens if you don't spay and neuter them.
Right.
That's right.
And we get some really sad phone calls. People say that they have like 20 cats and they need to be spayed and neutered, and you know they're going to end up with 200. I try to tell them, you're going to end up with 200 of them if you keep it up. You know, you've got to spay, or just keep what you can afford, and get the
What
other
you can
ones
take
at home.
care of.
That's
Right.
right. That's right. Because it is expensive to spay and neuter now.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you adopt a pet from the Humane Society,
It's already spayed or neutered. Or if it's a puppy, the contract goes with them. And when it's 6 months old, they take it over to the vet and get it spayed, and they charge us. The vets give us a special discount.
Wow, that's
So we're
great.
lucky that, you know, they're doing that, because that's helping the community, I'm sure.
that's the benefit of having the Humane Society in town is when you adopt an animal,
That's true.
you know exactly what you're getting into. You
And
know.
then the dogs are already tested for heartworms, because you have to be careful. People don't keep their dogs on the heartworm prevention.
Mhm.
That's 12 months out of the year. And they'll do it, you know, during the summer months, and then when the winter months come, they take them off, and that's the worst thing you could do. You need to leave them on 12 months out of the year.
Okay. Well, Bobby, thanks so much for coming on
Thanks,
with
Bobby.
Peanuts here. And don't forget,
Peanuts.
you can have your pet's picture taken with the Easter Bunny tomorrow night and Wednesday night at Carolina East Mall from 6 to 8. Have your dogs on a leash, your cats in a carrier, go into the Starcade entrance, and
Or
smile.
your pigs on a leash.
Or your pigs on a leash and your eggs in a basket, and smile pretty for the Easter Bunny and for the camera. How much is that, by the way? Oh, it's only
It's
$6.
$6 for one picture, and you can get a good buy, 2 for $10.
2 for $10.
2 for 10, well, that's a good deal.
So you can send one
All
to the
proceeds
relatives.
go to the Humane Society.
That's
is
right,
very important.
definitely, because we're constantly in need of money.
That's right. And also items too. You can go by your local grocery store and drop some food in the barrels you have set up, and
Yes,
pretty much all of
those
it.
barrels are really wonderful because they're very convenient. They're just outside the door, and you can just put the food in there. We always need puppy food and kitten food.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, thanks so much, Bobby.
Thank you.
Once again, if you want to adopt Peanuts here or any other fine animal from the Humane Society, just drop by between 2 and 5. Is that right? Or 3 and 5?
2 and 5.
2 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Any other times it's a bad scene. You don't want to do that. It's Bobby's house. Be nice, okay? Or you can call her
Well,
7.
we're going to go into that new shelter in 3 weeks.
Oh,
We've
great.
got 3 weeks before our new shelter.
Oh, wow.
Well, very
And
cool.
where is this shelter at?
It's on Tupper Street, and that's as you go onto 264 Bypass East going towards Washington. You just take your first right. That's Tupper Street right there.
Right, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Great.
All right, thanks a lot, Bobby.
Okay.
What's your phone number one more time?
756-1268.
756-1268 for the Pitt County Humane Society. Peanuts and Bobby. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
I'm not for sale.
Yeah, Peanuts is the only one that needs adopting.
You'll have a lot of explaining to do if you call to adopt Bobby, I'll tell you that much. 7:25 right now on Cable 7.
The weather today, sunny and breezy, high around 60. Right now it's 48 degrees outside, and we'll be right back.
Mattress Plus, you're gonna know. You can see the difference with your eyes closed.
This is the 1 week of the year when you can save huge on mattresses. This week only, prices have never been lower. It's this week only. Hesitate, you'll pay more. Only at the home of the bedbug, Mattress Plus.
This is the sale you've been waiting for.
At Mattress Plus, you're gonna know. You can see the difference with your eyes closed.
Come on and stretch, and work, and stretch, and work.
That's right, Dolores. You've just won a brand new...
Admit it,
you're just not using that piece of exercise equipment like you thought you would. Bring it in to Play It Again Sports, and we'll buy it from you. Play It Again Sports. We buy and sell used and new sports equipment.
It's another beautiful day.
I'm walking on sunshine.
One of those days you never want to lose to seasonal allergies.
And don't it feel good?
Talk to your doctor about Claritin. Just one Claritin tablet daily brings you 24 hours of non-drowsy relief from seasonal allergy symptoms. Claritin has a low occurrence of side effects such as headache, drowsiness, fatigue, and dry mouth.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Don't lose a single day. Take clear control. Take Claritin.
Hey.
At Brown and Wood, our platinum lease means you just can't lose.
Drive an all-new 99 Pontiac Grand Am from 0 down or just $249 a month. Or a 99 Pontiac Grand Prix from 0 down or just $299 a month. Remember, Brown and Wood customers pay only $9.95 for an oil and filter change.
At Brown and Wood, you just can't lose.
Put her in a good spot, okay?
Welcome back to Daybreak at 7:30 here on Cable 7. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Today's sunny and breezy, high around 60 right now. It is 48 degrees outside.
I think it feels pretty good to me.
It does.
I can take it like this year round.
Me too.
Don't forget, folks, we are looking for you to have a baby. We want you to be the proud parents of the first baby of the new millennium, and here's how we're going to do it. You're going to make a baby, and we're going to put you on the show and give you free prizes. Simple as that. We won't come to your house with no cameras or anything like that. Everything you do is in your own privacy. And let me give you our phone number again, 830-0944. Call me anytime between like 12 and 5 is a good time to call. You can email me at daybreak@hotbot.com. And we'll tell you how you can get involved to win some cool prizes. We'll bring you on the show. We'll talk about your new baby. And the only stipulation is you have to name your baby Mike. No, you can name your baby anything you want to.
Have a baby and name it Mike.
But it's our new Millennium Baby Contest, and we want to give a prize to the person who comes closest to having the baby in the first millennium.
And you're pretty interested in this too, so I mean, any women out there that would like to conceive a baby, I think Mike is more than willing.
What are you saying? Are you putting me up?
You would like to have a baby.
Lori's putting me up for stud.
Sully the stud.
No, let's not do that, because now I have this feeling I'm going to get calls from all these crazy, lonely women around Eastern North Carolina going, I want to have the Daybreak man's baby. Wouldn't that be great? No. Like if I didn't have enough problems.
Little Mike running around, that's scary.
Oh, I know, man. I mean, I'm working hard enough as it is. Don't put any more on top of me. Come on. Oscars last night. Did you see the Oscar awards?
Yes. They lasted 4 hours, and I'm not kidding. It was on from 8:30 to 12:30.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I did, because I love them. So that's why I doubt if a lot of people watched all 4 hours like me, but
I hear 3 hours were commercials.
the commercials were long. I would say probably at least an hour was
Really?
commercials. Yeah.
Wow. Well, they had to make a buck off of it somehow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Who were the big winners?
Well, Best Picture, Shakespeare in Love.
Did that surprise you?
No, I thought that was a fabulous movie.
Okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Joseph Fiennes, although I thought that he was overlooked because he was not nominated for Best Actor. Oh well.
Oh well.
Not my decision.
Hey, we get over
Joseph.
these things.
Was me, I would have voted for you, man.
Me too. But we move on.
We move on. Director Steven Spielberg, Best Director for Saving Private Ryan. Did you see that movie?
No, I did not.
It's an excellent movie.
Looks like it's
graphic,
worth a rent.
very graphic. What?
Looks like it's worth a rent.
Yes, I think it might still be playing.
It
at,
might be.
The Dollar Theater, maybe. I don't know.
Have to check into that.
You should check out the movie, definitely. Best Actor, Roberto Benigni.
Roberto Benigni.
For Life is Beautiful, and I think that this is the first William's doing something weird back there.
Just ignore. I've just come to discover you have to ignore William sometimes.
He's like waving or making obscene gestures.
Hey, William, if you'd like to come on the show, come on down, man. Come on in. No, he doesn't want to.
It's very unusual. I don't know if it's happened before, but he's obviously from Italy, and to win Best Actor here in America is, I think, kind of unusual. Up for Best Actor was Tom Hanks. Who else?
Tom Hanks won enough.
Nick Nolte. But this guy just was on speed or something.
Are you talking about Nick Nolte?
No, Roberto Benigni. I mean, he is just the most joyful person you've ever seen in your life.
Speed.
Has to be drugs. No one can be that happy.
It's speed.
Best Actress, Gwyneth Paltrow for Shakespeare in Love.
I like her.
I do. She was just blubbering up there. It was endearing, though. It was a good blubbering.
She'll get over it.
But I think her stock goes way up now. I think your stock goes way up when she won an Oscar. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I think I can see the price tag slowly climbing.
Yeah. Supporting actor James Coburn for Affliction. This guy is in his 70s at least, and he's done movies all of his life. And this is the first time he's been nominated and first Oscar that he's won, so that was great for him.
Oh.
Best Supporting Actress Judi Dench for Shakespeare in Love. She played Queen Elizabeth in that movie, and this, I think, is the first time that, because Cate Blanchett was also nominated for Queen Elizabeth in the movie Elizabeth, and Judi Dench was nominated, obviously, for Shakespeare in Love. And she was on the screen, guess how many minutes?
I don't know.
8 minutes.
On the screen doing what? Giving her thank you speech?
Oh, no, I'm talking about in the movie.
Oh, in the movie, actually, in the movie.
She was on 8 minutes.
And she got an Oscar for that.
And she got an Oscar for 8 minutes. So that's acting, I guess.
I don't think I could ever win an award for anything I've done in 8 minutes. Well, wait a second. Continue.
Okay, moving on. Best Foreign Film, Life is Beautiful, from Italy, of course. Best Screenplay, written directly for the screen, Mark Norman and Tom Stoppard, Shakespeare in Love. It's just a fabulous
That's
script.
Cleaned house, didn't it?
It got quite a few awards, yes. Screenplay based on material previously produced or published, Gods and Monsters. I saw some clips from that last night. It looks wonderful. Lynn Redgrave, I think she's in that. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that movie yet, because some of these movies don't come to Greenville.
Hey, we're working on it.
We're working on it. We'll try to get them here. Original musical or comedy score, Shakespeare in Love, yet again. Original dramatic score, Life is Beautiful. Original song, When You Believe, from the Prince of Egypt by Stephen Schwartz. Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey did that number.
Yes, they did.
The Dueling Divas last night.
Oh, no kidding.
With the choir and all that.
I think I've heard that song quite enough in my day.
Yeah, me too.
Nice little record, though.
Yeah. Best Costume, Shakespeare in Love, Sandy Powell. Film Editing, Saving Private Ryan, which very well deserved, Michael Kahn. Best Makeup, Elizabeth. And Animated Short Film, Bunny, by Chris Wedge.
Yeah, couldn't take my eyes off of Bunny. Didn't want to get up for popcorn or nothing. Bunny was a great film. That's about the only one I saw.
You really saw that?
No, I didn't see
Bunny.
Bunny.
I was going to say, because where is it? I've never seen it. It looks just fascinating.
Well, you know, you observed those things about last night's Oscars. You know, you observed the awards and the speeches and stuff like that. These are some other observations about last night's Oscar ceremonies. This was something overheard quite often. Is it over yet? 4 hours long, folks. Now, Gwyneth Paltrow, during her thank you speech, just standing there giving the speech, she lost 2 pounds. She hasn't eaten in months, folks.
She looked very frail.
Oh, and who would ever dream that Whoopi looked so good in a goatee? That's what I want.
I thought she did a great job hosting last night.
Did you stay awake through all the commercials?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
I did. Barely.
Heard they heard like 8 minutes, 8-minute-long commercial breaks.
Yeah, it was tough, but.
Most embarrassing unplanned moment last night's Oscars is when Liv Tyler stood up and screamed, "Dad, get a perm." Dress of the night, basic black. Everyone wore basic black last night. Now, they must have either been in mourning, because I didn't see anybody fly in on a broomstick. Like that. Some other things. Without Whoopi Goldberg and Roberto, the Oscar telecast would have needed Al Gore around to pep things up. So, anyway, those are just some random, generic observations about the Oscar cast last night.
Right.
Did you win anything?
I
for
didn't
nonsense?
win anything for nonsense.
You got nonsense coming up. We'll plug
We
it.
got nominated, though.
Yeah, I'll bet you. There's another show coming to town. We'll talk about nonsense. I promise we'll plug nonsense.
Okay.
But there's another show coming to town this Saturday. at 2 p.m. at Fletcher Hall. It's a Japanese culture concert. And we've got a couple of folks coming on the show. Professor Yuniko Ono will be joining us.
Great.
And Odita Rosenthal, and they'll be talking about a little bit of that. And I think it'd be really interesting to talk to Professor Ono, tell us a little bit about Japanese culture.
Definitely.
I think it'd be kind of cool. And that's coming up here on Daybreak. Forecast today.
Sunny and breezy, high around 60 right now. It is 48 degrees outside.
And we'll be right back. After these messages. Oh, no, we got the Daily Pop Quiz. What am I thinking?
That poor little pop quiz always gets neglected around here.
Which of the following was not a dog on television? Was it Boomer, Bear, Bandit, Brandon, or Ubu? We'll have the answer when we come back on Daybreak.
Oh, I love Boomer.
No matter what else changes in your business, you can rely on Taff Office Equipment and the new steel case answer furniture system for ongoing support. It's easy to reconfigure and upgrade, a perfect choice for business with an eye on expansion and the bottom line. Taff also features many lines of office chairs, desk, or credenzas. Taff Office Equipment, your full-service headquarters for all your office and computer supplies. Now in its 55th year in downtown Greenville.
The absolute lowest price on everything for the bedroom is at Factory Mattress and Bedroom. Mattress sets by Sealy, Simmons, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and King Coil. Bedroom suites, futons, waterbeds, day beds, and all the accessories. The largest selection, the lowest price guarantee, with free delivery and financing available. Factory Mattress and Bedroom, Greenville, Wilton, Rocky Mount. Everything for the bedroom for less.
To have a good day, you gotta have a good night. Factory Mattress and Bedroom.
Transmission problem. It's not what you'd wanted. You knew that. The refreshing thing is, he knew it also. It's the job of every AMCO-centered technician to take what's wrong with your transmission and make it right.
So what does the offer of an AMCO lifetime warranty mean? It means the experts at AMCO stand behind their work. Not just for today, but for as long as you own your car. AMCO, AA, MCO.
What makes a Jersey Mike sub? It's the store-cooked roast beef and fresh baked bread. Deli cases loaded with meats and cheeses, sliced right in front of you and piled high on our giant-sized rolls. They make them right in front of you. With lettuce, onions, and tomatoes.
Makes my mouth water.
But you'll never know a Jersey Mike sub until you experience one for yourself.
You have to try one.
Jersey Mike's, authentic subs since 1956. Experience it.
Firedworks Cafe is a paint-your-own pottery studio where you are the artist. Firedworks Cafe provides the atmosphere and tools. All you need is the enthusiasm. Choose from over 200 pieces of bisque pottery. You paint it, we glaze it, and fire it on site. Your new personalized creation is ready in 3 days. Firedworks Cafe is a great place for private parties such as birthdays, bridal showers, office gatherings, bridge and book clubs, Boy Scouts, and church groups. Open Tuesday through Sunday just off Arlington and Fire Tower. Firedworks Cafe.
It's 20 minutes to 8 o'clock here on Cable 7. Welcome back to Daybreak, and here is the answer to today's pop quiz. Which of the following was not a dog on television? Boomer, Bear, Bandit, Brandon, or Ubu? You want to take a guess?
Brandon?
No, Brandon was a dog. It was Punky Brewster's dog. The correct answer is B, Bear.
Bear wasn't a dog?
Bear was a monkey on BJ and the Bear.
Oh.
I
I just remember Boomer.
I remember he wasn't a dog because dogs don't eat bananas.
Sometimes they do.
They could.
They could.
Welcome back to Daybreak. We're joined now with Odita Rosenthal. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Good morning.
And your Professor Yuniko Ono.
Good morning.
Morning to both of you. We brought you on the show today to talk about the lots of things happening. The concert coming up this weekend on Saturday with, help me pronounce her name, Mariko Ono, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And she's doing the concert on Saturday, and we thought we'd bring Professor Ono to tell us a little bit about what you're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
And just some other things, whatever you want to talk about.
Okay.
That's what the show is about. It's
Okay,
whatever you
that's
want to
great.
talk about. First of all, who is this artist, this Mariko Ono, and what exactly she's going to be doing on Saturday?
Okay, she is originally she was born in Tokyo, Japan, but her father was a graduate of University of Washington before the war. And then, so she was brought up with a father who is the first Japanese who brought in the, English conversation to Japan after the war. So she was brought up kind of to be a cultural ambassador to the United States. So she's a professional dancer, Japanese traditional dancer, and professional Japanese shamisen player. And then, well, she came to the United States to promote or to, generate interest in Japanese culture. And right now she is in Seattle and doing teaching and then doing all the performances.
She's director of a school over there also that deals with that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
And then she does performances throughout the United States and Canada. And
she's making her way to Greenville.
That's right.
That's great. Is she going to be wearing Japanese attire, kimono?
Yes, she does. I think that she will do a quick costume change on the stage when she's dancing.
Oh, okay.
But she's wearing 2-3 different types of kimono, I guess.
And she'll explain all of this stuff and whatever she's doing and the tales associated with it, with the music and the dance and all of that.
Wow. Now you said that she plays the shamisen. What exactly is that?
Okay, it's like a banjo type of the instrument, 3-string instrument.
3 strings.
But the head is square type and long, neck.
Like a guitar, sort of.
But the head is kind of, square like this.
Is that a traditional Japanese instrument?
Yes,
that's what it is. Oh, okay.
Does she speak English? I mean,
Oh,
she must.
fluent English.
Fluent English. She must travel everywhere. I mean, you'd have to, kind of.
Well, I think she traveled extensively in the United States, different places.
Where in Japan do you come from?
Well, originally I was born in Hiroshima.
Oh, really?
But I took my job in Tokushima, which is very teeny tiny, city, the southwestern part of Japan.
Okay.
About 3 hours from Kobe, Osaka, Kyoto. So about the southwest.
Yeah, I don't get out there that much.
Mike and I are like, oh, okay.
I just went to Wilson last weekend. I thought I was the traveler of the world. What exactly are you doing here in Greenville?
Well, I'm here to collaborate on the development of the public school teacher exchange program between the North Carolina and Japan.
They have a teacher exchange program?
We are trying.
Oh, okay.
What a great idea.
I mean, usually it's only the students that exchange. Yeah, the teachers can learn something.
Oh, it's public schools, teachers only.
Oh, public school teachers only? So it's not for private schools or colleges or
public
things like that?
school teachers only.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's very, very meaningful. And first to teach, children about the culture, to teach children that the teacher should be exposed to different cultures, and then to have a first-hand experience is very, very important.
I agree.
So for both of us.
As far as the artist goes, what part of Japan is she from?
Well, she was born in Tokyo.
In Tokyo, okay.
So her background is a Tokyo background, actually.
So is this a picture? Can we?
Oh, sure.
Can we hold this up?
Sure.
I don't know if we can get a shot of this. Now this is Mary.
Mary Ono.
Mary Ono. Is Ono a very common name in Japan?
I think
There's
so.
2 different Onos, by the way.
Yeah, it's O-H-N-O, and you're O-N-O.
One is a longer O, is it, or a longer N?
It's Ono. Long
oh, you say
O.
Ono. You're Ono, and then she's Ono.
I am Ono, like Yoko Ono.
Like Yoko Ono.
Right.
You're not related to
You're
Yoko
not really.
Well, she is kind of my sister.
Is she your sister? Oh, no. Is she really your sister?
No.
I was going to say.
I was like, whoa. That would be nice.
I was going to ask you why you broke the Beatles up. That's the So she's not from the same location as you in Japan.
No.
She's from a different area there. And that's, I wish we could get a shot of that. Can we get that? You're working on that, William? It takes so much to zoom in a camera around here. We got to get out the gummy bears and the Scotch tape. Anyway, just get real close to your TV on that one, and that's what she looks like. You'll see that more of it on Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to zoom it. Here we go. Why don't Lori just ask the next question? And
by the way, the performance is free.
Oh, it's free. It's absolutely free.
Absolutely free. It's going to be between 2 and 3 in the afternoon, and it's a perfect sort of a performance to bring children to, so that everybody should come, and everybody can also be at the reception if they wish to.
Right.
Great. So do people have to pay? Oh, you said it was free.
Right,
So
free,
that's good.
absolutely free.
Absolutely free. How long is the program?
Well, about an hour, and there will be about 15-minute intermission.
Oh, okay.
in
So,
between.
so it's about an hour long.
And where is it at again?
At the Fletcher Hall,
Fletcher Hall.
Recital
And
Hall.
where is that located?
It's on the off the 10th Street.
10th Street, right? The music, the complex of the School of Music.
Yeah, and it's
of
this
ECU.
Saturday at 2 p.m. That's the right time for it? Okay.
There's plenty of parking around there.
Okay.
No problem.
Let's
Parking is crazy around
I
there.
know.
Whew. So the reception, it's for everyone, and where's the reception
At the Swiss Chalet.
at? Okay.
Oh, Swiss Chalet, right here in Greenville.
Right, right at
Just opposite
at the
of
bakery,
the
you know, and cafe.
Right, it's on the corner, I believe, of, what is that, 10th and Charles Street? Is that
Like
what they are?
11th, 10th or 11th.
10th, something like that. It's over where George's is.
Right,
George's
right,
Hair Designs,
right,
Swiss
right.
Chalet. I met the lady that owns Swiss Chalet, very nice lady. Miss Bueller, I think her name is. No, I just thought I'd bring that up. Who's sponsoring the event, by the way?
Well, the School of Education is sponsoring, but mainly that we are trying to bring in a lot of the different resources.
Well,
let me ask you
we're
something.
hoping that ASIMO is going to be part of this, the Japanese company that is here in
Asahi.
That's
Greenville.
right.
And,
There's Asahi and ASMO. They're Japanese firms making the car parts, and in headquarters in Greenville. And Asahi actually is sponsoring Mary's performance at Rose High School.
Oh, okay.
She'll be performing at Rose High School before
Oh, okay.
that,
For the,
on Friday, in fact.
probably just for the students there, or
Just
is
for
that
the
for
students,
everybody?
exactly,
Oh, okay.
exactly, just for the students. And she'll be at Snow Hill as well.
Tell me, I want to learn more about Japan.
Sure.
What is the climate like? Is it pretty close to what it is here in Greenville?
I think so. Yeah.
Really?
You
You ever get snow in the winter? And
Very few times. Very, rarely. Probably once or twice a year, and we're happy about that. If we see snowflake.
No, I miss snow.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lori's from
North.
Lori's
Up
from Japan
north.
as well.
Oh.
No. Tell us about
Well, she speaks English, right? Japanese, right?
Oh, sure.
Ohio is like good morning in Japanese.
Really? Well, I
Ohio.
speak a little then.
So that's how
Right.
you say good morning in Japanese.
Ohio.
Ohio. Is it spelled the
Ohio.
same way?
Well, a little different, but it sounds just fine.
Sounds the
Sounds
same.
it's close enough for horseshoe.
Transliteration is the same.
Oh, okay. Right. So you just say Ohio. Ohio.
Yes.
Ohio.
Ohio, exactly.
So I just learned a Japanese word today.
Excited.
How do you say
I
goodbye?
already knew it. Sayonara.
Oh, sayonara. I knew that one. I should have remembered that one. How do you say daybreak? Is there a word for that, or is it?
Yasumi, kana? Probably yasumi,
Yasumi?
daybreak.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we can get that on our titles in the morning for our Japanese. We have a
But
whole
Ohio you can get.
We can we get Ohio on there, but then again, people think we're in Ohio. That would be kind of confusing for people. I've noticed a recent increase in the Japanese population here in Eastern North Carolina. Is that because of all the industry it's coming into town?
Yes, and I heard that a new industry is coming in this year as well, like in April, a new one is opening. So right now, I guess there's about 30 Japanese altogether, and many children go to the public, schools,
Right.
elementary and middle school, high school.
Right, and this is the show coming up this Saturday is probably a good opportunity for kids to get out there and actually learn something new about Japanese culture. So when all these new kids start coming into school, they're not completely.
Well, that's part of the thing. You see, in Japan, it's far more common for children to go to public schools, and the public schools are highly regarded.
Right.
And so therefore, it's the public schools that these children go to here, and that's why they want to beef up the exchange and the understanding.
They teach English very early in Japan, don't they?
Well, we start from the 7th grade, but now that we are well reputed for the bad communicators in English, so then the government is trying to start much earlier, like the 3rd grade in elementary school. But first, the teacher have to be trained, right? How to teach English as a communication. So that's a big thing.
Right. I mean, there's a big difference between a spoken language and a written language.
Yes.
I just want to ask you about the Japanese written language. Do you read left to right or up and down? Or?
Okay, we have two ways. When we write from top to bottom, we write from right to left, this way. but we can write as like you do in English, left to right, this, horizontal.
Is it similar to, do you have like one character for a word, or do you have characters for different letters?
Okay, we have different character for each sound. So we have about 50 alphabets.
Oh.
But in 3 different styles in the
Okay.
script. So then it's a real hard, work for, international students to learn Japanese.
What about for Japanese students? I guess
Oh.
it comes pretty easily.
It's
then.
just part of our life,
Yeah,
right?
I guess it
so
would
then
be.
we don't find it very difficult. But if you're from different culture, different background, certainly it's a challenge.
Really?
Did you know that ECU teaches Japanese?
Oh, they do have a program for Japanese? Is
and
it
Nubo in
conversa-
high school? And where, Rose
I
High
didn't
School?
know. High school.
Rose High School does? I didn't know that. I thought it was just
I didn't
French and-
either, until I found that out.
See,
Also, that a few schools, few public schools, like I believe some elementary school in Aden, for instance.
actually teach Japanese?
That's what I heard.
That's great.
Interesting.
How long are you here for?
Well, I came in the January and leave in the end of this month.
Oh, wow. So are you excited to go back, or?
Oh, it's really mixed.
Yeah.
You
What do
know.
you think of, I mean, it must be a lot different over here, right?
I find it that I was in Midwest and then Pacific Northwest before,
Mhm.
but the first time to be in the South. And very different people are much friendlier, much more.
Southern hospitality, I guess.
Do you think people are friendlier here than they are over there?
I think so. And
Oh,
more-
in
what-
Japan?
Well,
Or just
in the United States.
in the United States?
And I found very similarity between the Southerners here and then Japanese. The way they converse, you converse here more polite. And then I was very surprised that you add, ma'am or sir at the end of the sentence. I said, am I that old to be called a ma'am? Or something like that. But I said, oh. But I think that you are much politer than the other part of the United States. And in that sense, very similar.
Do you have a lot of friends and family back home right now? Do you have a husband and kids back home? Or no, just your work, huh? But you miss Japan? You ready to get back?
Oh, very much. I
Well,
miss-
the new semester starts in April 8th, was it?
the 1st, but school starts from the 8th of April.
They're trimesters, actually.
Oh.
Trimesters?
So that's why she's returning to the...
The public schools, up to the elementary schools to high school are trimester, but university are,
Oh, I
semester
see.
system.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. We
Thank
learned
you very,
so much
very
about your
much.
culture,
Thank
and
you.
looking forward to the show this Saturday. It's at 2 p.m., and it features Mary...
Oh,
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. And
This
it's
is-
free, too.
Free, absolutely free.
Well, thank you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you
And,
very
next
much.
time you're in the United States, please come back. You
Oh,
always have a
yes.
home here on DayBreak.
Okay.
Professor Rono, it was so nice to meet you. Ms. Rosenthal, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And we hope you have a safe trip back. And,
Okay.
you're going to be at the show, right? Okay. We'll all be at the
Very,
show.
very much.
It's this Saturday, too. Sunny today, high up to 60, 48 right now in Greenville. We're coming back with more DayBreak.
The Insurers Group is Greenville's hometown insurance company, featuring Max Joyner, John Finch, Wadey Scales, and Mike Steele. The Insurers Group can take care of all your insurance needs. For life insurance and investments, see Max Joyner. For home and auto, see John Finch. For life insurance and life settlements, see Wadey Scales. And for individual and group health benefits, see Mike Steele. The Insurers Group, your hometown insurance company, handling any insurance need.
Honey?
Yes, dear.
Have you seen my new white shirt?
We have got a spotless reputation here at Bowen Cleaners.
You are go for a pizza delivery. Everybody in the pizza business is looking for a way to deliver oven-fresh pizza. Domino's has a better idea. The Domino's Heat Wave, the bag that works like a portable oven for the best tasting Domino's ever. Now get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3 toppings for just $13.99. Domino's, delivering a million smiles a day.
For over 40 years, Steinbeck's Men's Shop has been the gentleman's tradition for fine clothing. Steinbeck's Men's Shop has a large selection of suits by Hunter Haig, Kings Ridge, and Allen St. George. Steinbeck's has slacks, sport jackets, shirts, and a large selection of ties. Steinbeck's Men's Shop has activewear by Chaps, Axis, and Cutter and Buck. Drop by and see Scrappy Proctor and Frank Steinbeck today. Today's man is shopping at Steinbeck's Men's Shop, Arlington Village, Greenville, with storefront parking. Open Thursday till 8 p.m.
I'm Frank Steinbeck. You have my personal guarantee for quality, selection, and fashion. Visit us today at Steinbeck's Men's Shop.
The Greenville Tennis and Fitness Center is now open and is North Carolina's premier indoor tennis facility, featuring 6 indoor and 10 outdoor clay courts, a staff nursery, spacious locker rooms, and a complete fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment. The Greenville Tennis and Fitness Center is a private, family-oriented, full-service club, a great place for tennis, fitness, and swimming. It is conveniently located just off Arlington Boulevard. The Greenville Tennis and Fitness Center.
Before 8 o'clock, welcome back to DayBreak.
Welcome.
Cable 7. Lori's got a quick look at that forecast for us.
Yes, I do. Sunny and breezy, high 60 today. Tonight, clear, low 38. And tomorrow, sunny, high 65. Right now, it is 48 degrees outside.
And it's a lovely day. Don't forget, folks, we want you to help us make the Millennium Baby. Not us, but you are going to make that Millennium Baby. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to conceive that child between the dates of March 26th and April 9th. That is your window of opportunity right there. If you want to get involved with this huge, huge promotion, call us right here at the station at 830-0944. You can call us anytime between like noon and 5. That's a good time to catch me. Or email us at daybreak@hotbot.com. We're moving right along to the 21st century. Making babies. I want to wish happy birthdays today to Carl Malden, turns 87 today. Carl Malden was best known for the American Express commercials. I don't know what he did before that. All I know is he did, you know. So.
Good to be known for.
Marcel Marceau turns 76 today. Marcel Marceau. I hate mimes. They invited him over to his birthday party, but he was trapped in a glass box. He could. Then he tried riding that stupid bicycle over there, and that didn't work either. Yeah, he released a statement today. Here it is, right here.
Oh, man.
William Shatner turns 68 today. Scotty, too many candles on my cake. Fire in Sector G. Oh, that's my bad Shatner impression. George Benson turns 56 today. Kelly Williams from Family Matters turns 23. Bob Costas is 47, and Andrew Lloyd Webber's 51 today. Those are the important birthdays. All the other ones?
Not so important.
You ain't getting a present or a card from me. What did you want to say about Tarzan, whoever his name was?
Tarzan?
I really hadn't been following this too closely, but you know more about it than I do.
Elia Kazan was given an award, the Lifetime Achievement Award last night at the Oscars, and it was a big controversy because in the, when was it, William, 50s? Yeah. In the 50s, he basically ratted out some of his friends for being communist, and they were blacklisted, and he basically ruined the careers and lives of like 8 or 9 people. And so by giving him a lifetime, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's done amazing things. He's directed, he's 89 years old. He's directed films On the Waterfront, A Streetcar Named Desire, East of Eden, and he's also directed tons of stuff on Broadway. In that aspect, I think that definitely he deserves their award. But are you going to give someone an award for their achievements or for their, because it's a Lifetime Achievement Award, you know what I'm saying?
Right, it's for all the things he's done.
Right.
Is he still deserving of an award because he ratted out his friends?
Right.
Good question.
I mean, he's a brilliant director, and that's basically why he was chosen to have the award. But do you counter, you know, I'm not very articulate this morning, but,
that's okay, I get your
but do you
point.
Understand what I'm saying?
Should we go ahead and give this guy an award because he ratted out his friends? The answer is no. Don't rat out your friends, or you get nothing. 8 o'clock here on DayBreak. We're coming back tomorrow with Kathleen Shank from Aquatics and Fitness Center. Also coming on the show tomorrow is Celia Beecham making
Healthy Tuesday.
Triumphant return, making us something delicious and tasty and nutritious at the same time. It's going to be sunny today with a high up to 60, 48 degrees, 9 degrees right now in Greenville. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
All right.
Making babies.